business letter translation here. And so I'm going to start this off and I will read it in in Spanish, and you can write it in English. So get out your pen, get out your paper, write this down in English. We're going to go little by little, poco a poco, translating, okay? Here we go. It starts off, Estimada Señorita Taylor. And here, Dear Miss Taylor. Dear Miss Taylor. We talked about this last week. Señorita would be miss, but really miss just means unmarried or unknown. She could be married, but we're not sure. If we're certain that a woman is married, we would use Mrs. if they go by that surname. Okay, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Taylor. But we don't know if she's married. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's young. It's just it's a polite term that can work in this case. In this case, where it would be señorita, we would use miss as well, okay? Le escribo en referencia a su carta del pasado 10 de junio, en la cual solicita una línea de crédito de 3 meses. Le escribo en referencia a su carta del pasado 10 de junio. Entonces puedes ir escribiendo eso en inglés, ¿vale? En la cual solicita una línea de crédito de 3 meses. So I'm writing you, or I'm writing to you. In reference to your letter of last June 10th. In which you request a 3-month credit line, en la cual solicita una línea de crédito de 3 meses. Okay. En la cual solicita una línea de crédito de 3 meses con un importe de 20,000 euros. So I'm writing to you in reference to your letter of last June 10th, in which, en la cual, we could say in which, you request a 3-month credit line. Now, here we have una línea de crédito de 3 meses. 3-month, we're using it as an adjective, a compound adjective. So, we don't say a 3 months credit line. Es sin ese. No S, because it is a compound adjective. We cannot pluralize adjectives in English. So we're using 3-month as an adjective to describe the type of credit line. Like a good credit line, a bad credit line, a 3-month credit line. It's an adjective, okay? A 3-month credit line to the amount of, con un importe de 20,000 euros. Con el fin de financiar la compra de una furgoneta para su negocio. In order to, a 3-month credit line to the amount of 20,000 euros. Con el fin de financiar la compra de una furgoneta para su negocio. In order to finance the purchase of a van for your business. Para tu negocio. For your business. Las líneas de crédito a corto plazo suelen concederse para ayudar a las empresas a superar problemas temporales de tesorería. Las líneas de crédito a corto plazo, again, we're using a compound adjective here, short-term credit lines. Short-term credit lines are usually granted to help companies overcome temporary cash problems. Las empresas a superar problemas temporales de tesorería. No para invertir en activos fijos. To overcome short-term cash problems or temporary cash problems. Not to invest in fixed assets. No para invertir en activos fijos. Fixed assets. Fixed assets. Creo que en su caso sería aconsejable que nos visitara para que juntos podamos buscar la fórmula más apropiada para resolver esta cuestión. Eso es. Creo que en su caso sería aconsejable que nos visitara para que juntos podamos buscar la fórmula más apropiada para resolver esta cuestión. I believe that in your case, en tu caso, it would be advisable, sería aconsejable que nos visitara para que juntos podamos buscar la fórmula. It would be advisable that you visit us so that, ¿para qué? So that together we can look for the most suitable way to solve the question, or to solve the problem. To solve this question, I would say, or to solve this problem. Either way. The most suitable way to solve. Okay, so we have a few interesting things here. We have a 3-month credit line. We're using the compound adjective, a 3-month credit line, not a 3 months credit line, or not a credit line of 3 months, but a 3-month credit line. To finance the purchase of a van for your business, short-term credit lines are usually granted to help companies overcome temporary cash problems, not to invest in fixed assets, invertir en activos fijos. Invest in fixed assets. I believe in your case, it would be advisable that you visit us so that together we can look for the most suitable way of solving this question. Yeah. Okay, we have to take a break. We're going to take a short break, everybody. But when we come back, we're going to review this. We're going to hear some music. It's going to be a good one. And we're also going to come back and do a quick...